Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back today with another 5 trades. Today's date is March the 11th and I am using my new fractal trigger system. Love the fractals as they suggest whether I should be buying or selling. Remember, blue is buying and red is selling, and it does cycles, as you can clearly see. So, took these trades about 7 a.m. this morning, a few minutes before, and I was really distracted today between things around the house, and I ended up talking to 2 different traders. So as I said, I was distracted, but I still managed to close out the trade with a profit. So on this pound CAD, let's go take a look at the pound CAD. Again, right around 7, took the trade. Should have closed out over here, especially when I started to see the I didn't see the fractals coming in as I was being distracted. So I took the trade at this cursor. It did go against me, just to let you know, about 28 to 30 pips. And once I saw this selling fractals up here, the red ones, I knew it would take a while, but I would end up closing the trade with a winner, and it looks like I got 11 pips, and 11 pips on the pound CAD paid $876. This is exactly the way the market moves every day. It goes in cycles. I call it the flow of the market, and this is something that you have to learn. And at this point, I can inform you, I would like to inform you, that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. Took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 to 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. I have made trading the market simple and easy to do for all 3 sessions, including many ways to trade the markets. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time and a lot of education. I provide the education. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I will put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. And of course, in real time, right at this candle, it did qualify for a great way to trade, using the indicators on the top and the bottom. And of course, as I said, the market does this many times. It will do another cycle. So you just hang tight, wait for the cycle to be completed, and then grab those pips. Next pair, pound dollar. Let's see how this looks. This is a much better looking example of a great way to trade. Now obviously getting in this area and this area over here around the goal line is better, but I took the trade here knowing that it might do a cycle, which it did. But once you understand which direction that the market is going, and by the way, I teach that within the training videos, it did do a pullback of around 26 pips. And once I saw these blue fractals kicking in, I knew I was going to close out as a winner. And it looks like this one here is also 11 pips, and 11 pips on the pound dollar paid $1,100. And I want to point out the main reason why I do more than one trade in a session is because I just don't know which one is going to give me more pips. So I usually try to do, well, minimum 3 trades, but usually between 5 and 10 is a pretty good number to focus on as far as I am concerned. And of course, remember, you have to have trade management and money management in order if you're going to do that. So moving on to the next pair, Euro CAD, right here. Let's see. Now this was not considered a great way to trade, but there was too many indications telling me it's going to go down. And in real time back here, it was suggesting a sell cycle until it got to this point. But I knew as the indicators were telling me on the top and the bottom that it was going to continue to go down more. Took the trade, eventually closed it out here as it was hitting this area of support. Should have done it here, but no big deal. I did it here, looks like with 17 pips, and 17 pips on the Euro CAD paid $1,354. Remember, you don't need 100 pips or more to make a good living. Once you get to standard lots, 10 to 20 or 30 pips is good enough. You will make enough to actually be able to quit your job if that's what you're aiming for. Moving right along, pound yen. Let's run a check on this one. Drag and drop it up. This is a great example of a great way to trade, looking perfect. Let's see. Took the trade here. This one didn't go very much against me. Looks like about 6 or 7 pips. I was hoping for it to break the top, but it just wouldn't do it. I gave it a second chance to break the top, and when I saw that that was not happening, I decided to close out the trade. It looks like with 16 pips, and 16 pips on the pound yen paid $1,382. Moving right along, dollar CAD. Let's run a check on this. And again, when I pulled the trigger, it could have just as easily tanked, but it decided, as the market, you should know by now, is very random, and it decided to do another cycle. But once I saw that the fractals were kicking in, I knew I was in for some pips. How many? I don't know, but I did close it out with a profit. Took the trade, did go against me about 30 pips, and I basically closed it out, not only being happy with the totals, but it was hitting this ADR. And so I closed out the trade with 26 pips, and 26 pips on the dollar CAD paid $2,071. So it turned out to be a pretty good day of trading. I was hoping to get around 100 pips. I fell a little bit short. I ended up with 81 pips. Nonetheless, I'm still very happy, and those 81 pips paid $6,785. So if your system is not producing great results like my fractal trigger, I suggest you get your hands on it. All you got to do is look right below this video, and you'll see my contact information. Now let's see, it's the fractal trigger system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you will fail. No system in the world will work above 50% of the time unless you know how to trade the flow of the markets. And then you can get that up to 80 or 90% quite easily. Now my fractal trigger system has 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. It comes with 4 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. Now I also threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and guess what? You're going to need a lot of education to succeed at trading any market. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade. I do teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's not 42 training videos, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. I'm only going to talk about a great way to trade. You're looking at a perfect example of it, other than it decided to do this one more pullback, but this qualifies for a great way to trade. All you can do is trade when you see the setup. All you can do is plan your trade and then trade according to your plan. So I'm not going to read everything in here, as I don't want this video to be too long. Put it on pause. Check out everything here. If you have any questions, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. I actually do answer the phone. And that's what I mean by distractions. 4 and 5 traders a day can really cut into my, especially if they're calling me while I'm trying to trade. Now, if you live too far, just send me an email. There's an underscore right here. Don't forget it. I do prefer Skype. All you got to do is click on this link. We'll have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session and answer your questions. No obligations. Don't make any difference if you buy anything. But keep in mind, without good education, you will fail. Okay. Now, if you click on this link right here, you will see 30 screenshots, the different trigger systems I've been building over the years. So I'll repeat it one more time as I'm wrapping up this video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.